But yes, let me catch up back on the chat. The other half of the good news is that there's a new Sonic game. Yes, there is a new Sonic game, which, funny enough, I like Sonic a lot, but I'm not really a fan of like platforming type games. So in the past, I usually like to watch other people play Sonic games, but maybe I'll give the newer ones a shot and we'll see. But I don't know, I've just never been like a platform game enjoyer, I guess you could say. I see Dunrana hasn't told you about his adventure today. He has not, no. But make sure it's not too random from stream. Okay, so there's a couple things we can possibly do for this stream. We don't have much left until we're done with the game. I think we just have 2 more locations left, and then we'll be done with the game. We do need to get the other, what is it? Deadly weapons, but we have to fight Abyssion for them. And when I was looking up online, it recommends I'm at least level 70. I think what we're gonna do is maybe the next stream we'll try to fight him. I don't know, because I'm not anywhere close to level 70, so don't know if it's a smart idea to fight him, especially since we lost to Kuchinawa. I don't know if that's great. It was kind of our adventure, but it wasn't the fun kind. Not a fun adventure. We don't like not fun adventures here. Adventures are supposed to be fun. So maybe we may or may not fight Abyssia on this stream. I'll have to decide and figure it out. Also, I added 2 more rewards to the channel. So you can now give me head pats if you redeem it, like this. Or you can give me a mustache. So those are 2 more like new visual rewards. I'm definitely gonna keep adding more and more later on. But those are just some of the ones we have right now. Yeah, little head pats. Thank you, thank you. I made sure I kept them cheap, just so because I don't really feel like it's too much of like a crazy reward. But the mustache one is a little bit more. Okay, so the next area we're supposed to go, I think, is the forest. Let me double check. Where's my mouse? I cannot see my mouse. One thing I hate about Steam is that like when you try to move your mouse on the screen, it like disappears. Let's see, Tales of Symphonia. And we're supposed to go to a forest. Oh, let me take my like keychain off my microphone so that way you guys don't hear any like weird feedback or anything. Okay. We are now going to his house full of carbon dioxide at 3 a.m. That's not good. Okay. Okay, we have to go to Heimdall next. Okay, that makes sense. The thing with Heimdall is I think I've done everything I wanted to do. We're about to reach like a point of no return for Heimdall. You know, I don't really think I care so much about doing the rest of like the side quests. Or not side quests, the side jeepers. The monsters, yes. Fighting the bosses. Side quests, yes. I think we have to wait for a certain point though. Hold on. Tales of Symphonia side quest. I should have looked this up before stream. I totally forgot about the side quests. They tried to evacuate the cat. The cat decided putting it in the carrier was a murder attempt and responded in kind. I got chewed on and am now on antibiotics, but everyone escaped safely, so I got the good ending. Why did your house even fill up with carbon dioxide at 3 a.m.? Did you leave something on? Did you leave the stove on? Let's see. Copycats, Perseus. Okay, that's late game. We already did the hot spring things. Okay, so this next one should be after this next main story thing. Okay, so we still have a couple side quests left. He's so loopy. I spent an hour waving a new $70 carbon dioxide detector around the house like a madman. Oh god. Unvented gas heater malfunction. Oh, you guys always seem to have something going on at your place all the time. What is this? Let's see, where is Heimdall located? Okay, wait. Okay, that's right, in the center. Here we go. Can you guys believe we're already almost at the end of this game? That's crazy. This has been like, I think this is gonna be the longest playthrough on my channel, which is crazy because I thought Xenoblade X was gonna take a while. Or not Xenoblade X, my Xenoblade 3 playthrough was long. But this one is even more, which is funny because I've only spent, what, 79 hours in this game? But for Xenoblade 3, I put like 100-something hours in it, and yet somehow this is gonna be the longest playthrough. I don't know how the math there, but let's see, this is not Heimdall. Oh yeah, this is Heimdall. But we have to go through the forest first. Oh, there's a conversation over there. Let's go get it. I have a question, Crypta. Are you feeling like number 1? I feel like I just walked into a trap. Should I not have said that? Why can't you swim, Professor? Have you seen the stars of the new Digimon game? I haven't watched the trailer at all yet. I've just seen the announcement because when the announcement happened, I was at work and then I pretty much came home immediately and did some other things, so I haven't gotten a chance to watch it yet. I will probably watch it at the end of the stream. Like once I finish stream and wind down for the night. I will probably watch the announcement trailer then, but I haven't seen anything from it yet. I just know it's a thing and it's happening. I can swim. Liar, you're afraid of the water. I am not afraid. Why do you try to act tough? It's no worries if you don't know how to swim, Rain. Won't spoil it then? Yeah, don't. I've seen like a couple screenshots, but I forgot what the Digimon they showed were. But I saw screenshots of like some of the humans that are in the game. Why do you try to act tough? Professor? When I was with my mother and father, we were being chased, so we fled onto a ship. But the pursuers soon caught up to us and I fell into the ocean. It was winter, and the water was painfully cold. I was swept away by the currents, and I thought I was gonna die. I'm sorry, Professor. I didn't realize you had such a big reason for your fear. Don't worry. If something like that happens again, I'll save you. I'm a pretty good swimmer. Well, thank you, Lloyd. I'm counting on you. At least she has some pride that she would let Lloyd save her. Oh my god. I need to know more info about the new Digimon game. It's been making my neurons activate. They announced it during State of Play. We don't really know like... Oh, mouth tracking. We don't really know like a ton. I'm sure they're gonna show more of it during like Digicon next month. Which, oh my god. Why is Digicon always so unlucky for me? Last year, I couldn't watch Digicon live because it was my friend's birthday. This year, Digicon, I think, is streaming maybe at the same time Xenoblade X is supposed to come out. I'm not sure if it's the exact day. I think it might be like the day before or the day after. Maybe the day before. And I was like, bro, they really had to do both Digicon and Xenoblade so close together that I might potentially have to choose one or the other. I think they said Digicon was at like what? March 19th at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST? I'll have to double check. But I know Xenoblade X on Switch comes out, I think, on the 20th. So I was like, damn. They really make me want to choose. But my goal is to do like a Digicon watch along, hopefully. If we can. So I think, am I allowed to stream it on here? Like on Twitch? Oh, hold on. I need to get some water. I have not had any water, and I can already feel my throat giving out. And I haven't even voice acted. I've only done like 2 voices. Digimon stream when? Of Digicon, hopefully when it happens. Of a playthrough, that's what I'm gonna figure out soon. Whether we go back to redigitize or if I play something else, we'll see. I'll have to figure it out. Let's see. Yummer Forest. Okay. That's not right. Okay, I think we can time travel, quick jump to Heimdall. Yeah, this is where we're supposed to go next. Because we just fought, what's his face? Mythos Yggdrasil. I am here to scream about the new Digimon game news. Rah! Yes, we were just like briefly talking about it. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to watch the announcement trailer yet. I just know what's happening, and I've seen a couple screenshots. But I haven't like watched it because it came out when I was at work. And I haven't gotten the chance to like sit down and properly watch it, but I will after stream for sure. But welcome, Lele. Hope you're feeling a little bit better. Welcome. But yeah, I was just talking about how I do plan to do like a watch along live stream for when Digicon happens. The only thing that sucks is it might be on the same day that Xenoblade X comes out. I'm not 100% sure if they are the same day, but I'll have to double check. And who knows, maybe we'll get like dual stream that day, like 2 streams that day, or I don't know, depending. Or I might be so excited to play Xenoblade X that who knows. Maybe I'll like play Xenoblade X for like an hour and then we'll do like the live stream watch along and I'll play Xenoblade X again. Who knows, we'll see. I literally said today, I really hope we get Digimon news today. We're due for a new story game, and I nailed it. I had speculations that they were planning for a new Digimon game. I just didn't know if it was going to be like a world game or a story game or what they were planning to do, really. Feeling a bit better, but still Yeah, it's only been a day. Can't recover in a day, unfortunately. Little funny fun fact, Lele in my local town means catfish. Catfish. Lele is a catfish. Can't be a catfish. She just got a new girlfriend. Elf Elder.
Lord, welcome. Your visitor has already entered Torrent Forest, where Origin sleeps.
Thank you. Our visitor? Who was that?
Then we'll see when we get back.
Oh, the elves?
Wait, Professor! Genus!
I'm not a catfish. I'm just as mid-IRL as I am in pictures. I actually don't know what you look like, Lily, so... Or I actually... You don't show your face, right? Never mind then. I forgot. Someone in my chat was a streamer and they show their face, but I forget who that was.
Elder, please let these 2 into the village. It's only for now. It's only for now. They're my close friends, and I want them to be there when I face off against Kratos.
Oh, we're fighting him. That's right. Okay.
Unthinkable. No half-elf may enter our village.
I do sometimes, but I don't stream hardly at all anymore. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Indonesian. Ooh. Oh, wait. Kana, you live in Indonesia? That's cool. But I will 100% dive back into it for the new Digimon game. Let's go! Perfect opportunity to restart your channel and everything. Oh, my lungs are still a bit rough.
That kind of attitude gave rise to Crucius. What did you say? Stop, both of you. The chasm that separates us from the half-elves is deep and dark. Nevertheless, there is reason to what you say. Thus, from now until Origin is released, I will grant these 2 entrants to the village. Thank you. However, they may not use any of our facilities. Is that clear?
So they're not allowed to sleep? They're not allowed to sleep or use the bathroom or eat here or anything? They can just step foot on the grass?
That's fine.
Gee, thanks. That's what I was thinking, Genus.
Then let's go to where Kratos is.
Are we? I can't remember how we ended the last conversation with him. I guess we promised we were gonna fight him or something. I don't really remember.
Lloyd, wait. You should relax a little. You're about to fight your father, remember?
I mean, Colette, I know you're really trying to push this, like, father-son thing, but let's be real. Lloyd didn't really find out Kratos was his father until, like, let's say a couple hours ago. And same thing with Kratos, he didn't really know Lloyd was his kid until he visited his house and saw the grave. And these two never really had a father-son bond to begin with in the first place. I don't really think you should be trying to push this father-son thing, Colette. I don't think you should be trying to push this, especially with the circumstances. I don't think Colette should be so on this, like, but he's your father, he's your father. Like, if the circumstances were different, yes, maybe they could try. But given what the plot is, I don't think it's a good idea to be pushing this idea.
I know that. Colette is right. Don't be hasty, Lloyd.
Oh, hello, Jay the Goat. Welcome, welcome. I also, I'm streaming on TikTok as well, guys. So if you see me reading chats that are not on the screen, that's what it is. Jay the Goat, hello, hello. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you.
The fate of the world rests on your battle with Kratos. Let's rest here tonight, and you can sort out your feelings.
Jay, since you're new here, I guess maybe I'll do like a really quick introduction. But hello, my name's Crypta Agate. I'm an apothecary VTuber. I mostly like to play JRPGs on my channel, hence we are playing Tales of Symphonia. We're actually getting really close to the end of this game. I've been playing this game for a really long time. It's about time this playthrough actually came to an end. But other than that, I also like to stream other games such as Digimon, which we were talking about earlier. Here over on Twitch chat, we're like talking about Digimon, the new Digimon game announcement, which we are very excited for. But other than that, I also like to voice act any unvoice acted lines in games, just because I feel that adds a little bit of spice and fun to the streams. But yeah, yep. So all the voices that I was doing just now were all me and stuff. I was gonna DM you the news on Twitter and send the trailer, but wasn't sure if you'd be busy or be bothered. So I have my DMs kind of set to where only like mutuals, I think, can DM me. I'm really bad at like communicating online in general. It's not like a how do you describe it? It's not just with checking my VTuber stuff. Even when I'm using like my personals, like my Discords, like amongst my friends or like any social medias, I'm really bad at messaging online. I'm not one of those people who likes to text constantly or like check my messages very often. So even if you DM me, there's a good chance it will take a long time for me to see it. It's not that I'm necessarily busy or bothered. It's just I don't remember to check those things. Yo, Sleeping Silk, how's it going? Can we take a moment to praise Digimon, everything about Digimon? Yes. And so I'll just sit back and thank the universe that we can still appreciate Digimon after all of these years, where the franchise was kind of dying a little bit, and then they were able to revive it, and then now we can get so much more Digimon content, which is great. Okay, I just don't want to like overstep. Oh, no worries, no worries. I mean, like, I don't think I would answer DMs from like people I don't know. Like, if I haven't been formally introduced to you or have like crossed paths with you in some way, I like for sure will not answer my DMs. But if I'm familiar with your username, there is a chance like I will message, or I will look at it. Basically, I will look at it and I will check it. But if it's like a username like that I don't recognize, then I'm not touching that. Still sick, got COVID. Oh, yours ended up being COVID, Sleeping Silk? Oh no. I'm actually worried that if I catch COVID again, I'm actually worried that I might actually have permanent damage. Because I feel like I already have some damage going on from when I got COVID last year. as it's like, it's been a year and I still have this dang cough. And there's been some complications with me getting like an appointment to get my lungs checked out, and why it's taken a year. Even now, I still kind of have to wait before I get my lungs checked out. So I'm kind of worried that like a lot of damage has been done since I haven't gotten this taken care of like for a year. So I'm worried that if I ever get COVID again, like things could actually go bad. But I've been trying to be careful. Been debating on Digimon World 3 playthrough though. I feel like if you start a Digimon World 3 playthrough right now, you could probably finish it before the new Digimon game comes up, right? My headache is better though, just my chest is really heavy. Oh, I get that, yeah. I remember when I had COVID, I just remember having like, definitely difficulty breathing, coughing a lot. It got to a point where I couldn't even like talk without coughing for like a lot. Like I was basically like writing. I was communicating through writing to the people I live with, because anytime I opened my mouth to talk, I was just coughing and coughing and coughing. And then I also, you know, like, okay, I think we talked about this before, but when you're sick, you guys get like those like hallucination, like nightmares, I guess, dreams, where like when you try to sleep, but like you're kind of like, your dreams just feel more intense and like hallucinative. Like, I don't know if I talked about it, but when I last got sick, the last time I got sick was when I got COVID last year. Yeah, fever dreams. That's right, the fever dreams. I remember laying in bed and having trouble sleeping. And the reason why I had trouble, and because my words, stumbling over myself. I had trouble sleeping. And for some reason, while I was trying to sleep, my mind kept thinking that I was like laying in like a cardboard box. If that makes sense. I don't know. Like, it was like a hallucination, but like not really. Because like I wasn't like physically seeing the hallucination, but it felt like I was in a hallucination, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know how to explain it. My bed felt like I was in a cardboard box and I couldn't get comfortable. And I was tossing and turning a lot. I don't know if that makes sense. But yeah, I also had like a really stressful dream that night. So that was also... I get like, yeah, I guess the fever dreams, you could say. No, you just get plain nightmares. I do get nightmares sometimes too. It's either a fever dream or it's a nightmare. Or it's kind of like a mix of both. Because that dream that I did have was also kind of freaky. Yeah. But like, when I was sick, I dreamt, like when I was finally able to fall asleep, I dreamt that, I don't know, that I was like a foster parent or something. Like I was fostering this kid. And at some point, his like real parents decided that they didn't want to... Okay, so if you don't know how like foster care works, basically in foster care, you have foster parents like taking care of the kid, and the goal is to like... is reunification with blood-related family. And for some reason, I was fostering a kid. Maybe it's because deep down I do want to like foster children in the future, but not now. I'm not in a position to. But my nightmare was me. I was fostering this kid for a while. And apparently it got to a point where I guess his parents couldn't take the kid back. And in the dream, or the nightmare I should say, the parents were trying to like threaten me to like adopt their kid instead, because they didn't want their kid to go back into the system and they wanted me to adopt their kid. And I was like, I'm not in a position to like adopt a kid. Like I don't have the finances for that. I'm just not in a position where I can actually commit to having a kid, you know, like taking care of a kid. And the parents got angry at me. And the thing is, it's like, these were just like random strangers. They were not people that I actually know IRL. They're just random people. And they started like threatening me and like gaslighting me to try to adopt their kid. And it got to a point like the threats were like actually like we will harm you if you don't adopt our kid. And I remember waking up, and you know when you wake up from this kind of dreams, it kind of takes you a while to like realize that like that was just a dream, you know what I mean? So I woke up from that nightmare, and it took me like a good, I think like 5 minutes before my brain was able to like calm down and be like, Crypta, you're okay. You're not actually a foster parent. These parents are not actually gonna sue you. They're not actually gonna come after your life. They're not actually gonna, you know, harm you in any way. But it took a second. You know what I mean? It takes a second for your brain to like fully register that you're out of the nightmare. It took a second. Can't blame them if you and the kid both slept on the cardboard boxes. Sileno, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Sounds like a nightmare I had. Which is like crazy because like I've always wanted to do foster care as like a positive thing in the future, like many years down the line, and the fact that my brain like twisted it, I was like, whoa, that is weird. Why did my brain suddenly make foster care such a negative thing to myself? But it's probably because I was sick, so my brain was like being weird. Yeah. I've had like weird nightmares like that, where typically when I have a fever dream or like nightmare, it's usually like someone is out to get me, like someone is out to ruin my life, basically. Maybe that's my one of my deepest, darkest fears that I don't realize is someone being out to get me, I guess. The nightmares bring out my true fears. This will be the end of our journey. All right. I didn't even finish that conversation with these guys. Oh, Genus! Look at him. He looks so cute just sitting there.
Hey, you know how they say, he who chases two hares won't catch either?
I've never heard of that phrase before, Genus, but go on, King.
Hares? How do you chase hares? You mean chase someone and grab them by the hair?
You know, Lloyd, sometimes I think you are a true genius.
Thanks, Genus.
That wasn't a compliment. What it means is, if you're greedy and try to get everything, you'll fail. Like me.
Genus.
There's a saying around here, really? I don't know why I've never heard. I feel like maybe I've heard something equivalent, but not that exact same one.
I wanted to be friends with both you and Mythos.
Okay. Genus. Okay. You are allowed to have more than one friend. Okay? People, we're allowed to have multiple friends. You don't have to be greedy and keep one friend for yourself. That same thing goes with your friends. Your friends are allowed to be friends with other people. I know some people get jealous about that. Not saying anyone here does, but I've seen instances where people get jealous when their friends have other friends, or spend more time with their other friends, or something like that. Here's something like, you ended up without the bread nor the cake. Oh, I've heard that one. The nightmare sure was about me conflicting with two individuals I once knew, and at one of them was gaslighting me because of my emotions until I did the anime move and Thanos them. See, the thing is like when my nightmares, they always feel so realistic. Like, realistic things happen. Like, I wouldn't just be able to suddenly like Thanos snap people out of my dream. It's like, no, my dreams happen like the most normal way. It's like, it starts with me like if I need to go somewhere, I'm driving there. And it's not like where most dreams, like, you know, like regular dreams kind of transition locations. No, like my nightmares are like, feel so realistic. Like, if I need to change locations, I have to go to my car and I have to drive there. Like, that's how they work. Like, it's really weird. My brain tries to make my nightmares as realistic as possible. I've been debating the Digimon World 3 playthrough because I learned how to play recently. Apparently the best way is to just use one single Digimon the whole way. Oh, doing it true to the anime. Interesting. Interesting. That's kind of fun, actually. It's like when people do like, not like Nuzlocke, but I guess kind of like a similar concept. Or like when people, you know, people do like the Gengar challenge with Pokemon, I guess like that. No magic dream powers for you? Yeah, like all the dream powers go away when I have a nightmare. Like everything is just too real, too realistic, which sucks. I used to get nightmares a lot when I was a kid, but not so much anymore. Nowadays, I only get nightmares when I'm sick, or it'll happen like once a year. But I guess that's a good thing that I rarely get nightmares. Yeah, and you just use the other two as fodder and heal your main one? I see. You know, I'm actually not opposed to that. I think I could get on with a Digimon game like that. I did have some realistic nightmares, but just had the Thanos snap. The Thanos snap one's funny. Like, suddenly you just had the power to just poof them. I dream all the time, but thankfully not nightmares. I feel like I dream when I'm super exhausted. But if I just, like, have to go to sleep for the night, not so much. It happens... Actually, okay, I think the best way to describe it is when I fall asleep, it's a 50-50 if I dream or not. They're not like my dreams are consistent and me not dreaming is consistent. It just depends on what my brain decides to do that night. Like, I don't think I dreamt last night, but I think I dreamt the night before. Like that. Yeah. Or actually, did I dream the night before? I feel like I have dreams more so on the weekends rather than the weekdays, if that makes sense. And yeah, apparently the single mon method is easiest and fastest. Saves like 50-ish hours. 50 hours? Dang. My nightmares are me knowing I'm sleeping and that there's a nightmare coming up and I'm trying to wake up and I can't. And if I fall any more asleep, the nightmare will start. Oh my god. I know exactly what you're talking about. I hate that. Sometimes you can't wake up from them. What dream power would you have chosen against angry parents? Good question. Because I remember when I was in that dream with the parents, the only thing that was coming out of my mouth was like, I just can't afford a kid. I don't think I've had the life experience to be a parent. And like, I was just basically saying like logical things. Like, at the time I was like, oh, like at the time I was still living with my parents and I was like, I still live with my parents. Like, I live with my family. Like, I don't have the financial stability. Like, I don't even have a place to myself. I don't have the life experience to be a parent. Like, I've never even been around children very much in my life other than just at karate. Like, I was just saying logical things. All powers basically went out the window. I feel like maybe just the power to, I don't know. What would I have done? I guess make them disappear would also be cool. Yeah, man, the old school Digimon World games were insane grinds. I've heard that a lot. And why a lot of people don't like the old Digimon games. If I had powers, they'd be Persona powers. I mean, let's be real. Who wouldn't want Persona powers?
Mythos was the first friend I've ever had that was my race. But in the end, with my own hands, I'm sorry, Genus. He was your friend, and
Did we kill him? No, we didn't, right? We didn't kill him.
I don't want you to apologize for that.
Is this Mythos' Crucius crystal?
I'm sorry. I picked it up in the Tower of Salvation, but I couldn't bring myself to destroy it. I took it with me. I thought I'd at least show him the regenerated world.
Did he die? I don't think we killed him. I don't remember. Why do I not remember what happened?
I see.
Lloyd, don't do anything you'll regret. That's all I wanted to say.
Aw, Genus. I don't like it when Genus is sad. It makes me sad too. By the way, have you seen the thing about Digimon World and GOG? I have no idea what you're talking about, so no. With the power of Sudoku, I can summon a Persona face-up. Let's go! Gun to the head. Joselas.
Yo, I'm in a really bad mood, just so you know. What are you talking about all of a sudden?
I just can't accept the way he acts. You know, Kratos.
I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Well, yeah, but...
Well, I guess you are his son. But I gotta say, the way he's decided to leave the job of settling things up to you is just, like, really irresponsible. It's like he's trying to run away from the situation.
When you start putting down people, even Kratos isn't safe.
Lloyd, if you're having trouble finding the answer, just chant my special magic words. Is it gonna be something horny?
Special magic words?
Whatever will be, will be. Oh, he's actually being serious for once in his life. Whatever will be, will be. You know, those actually... You would think that, like, sayings like that, if you heard that as a kid, you wouldn't really think too much of, but as an adult, you think about it and you're like, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
What is it?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Uh-oh, wait. Is this gonna send me straight to the Kratos thing? No, I want to talk to more people.
Are you feeling uneasy? What?
If you don't kill Kratos, Origin will not be... We have to kill him? Why do I not remember this part? We're supposed to kill him? Oh, shit. I, like, stand powers that I can make it rain frogs, but only on Tuesdays? What do you got against Tuesdays? They should, They should just rebuild an engine together that can heal a father and son bond real quick. I have a feeling Lloyd would be too stupid to try to rebuild an engine and Kratos would just get mad at him. Mr. Madden. The GOG is a Steam-like platform that brings older games to PC. They opened a Dreamless and the OG Digimon world got, excuse me, 25k votes. Oh! And sent the other sibling into a rage because of the grease covering his impact wrench. Sounds like you guys speak from experience. Hopefully they bring it to PC. We'll see. I definitely feel like Digimon has a goal of trying to rebuild its fan base before trying to expand to new audiences.
If you release Origin, Kratos may die and you're right back where you started.
Yeah, I want to talk with him. I want to ask if there isn't any other way.
You must prepare yourself for the possibility that there isn't.
Professor.
I'm sorry. I always say things so coldly.
No, you say the harsh things on purpose. It's for our benefit. Thank you.
Lloyd.
Tonight, I'll make up my mind about whether I or not I will kill Kratos.
Is the game gonna give me like an actual choice and is it gonna affect everything? Oh, I should probably buy some potions because we used up some while we were in the last dungeon, huh? Do you not sell potions? Oh, I guess... Oh, wait, no. This lady? Okay, apple gels. Same thing as usual. I might as well just stack up on everything. Okay, time to find the rest of our party members. Let's see, we have Colette, Regal. Where is everybody? Oh, there's Colette. Okay, maybe Kratos. Okay, Colette, for what I've learned, is Colette's the last person we need to talk to. Panacea? Why am I just suddenly saying everyone's name wrong? I called Regal Genus, or Regus, and now I'm calling Persea Panacea. What is this?
Sitting here, it just doesn't seem real that the world is heading towards destruction.
Yeah, if the Great Sea doesn't wake up, this world will...
What we're doing may be against the laws of nature.
What?
People chose the path of destruction. What we're trying to do may be nothing more than meaninglessly extending the lifespan of the world.
Are you saying it's better if the world is destroyed?
I don't know. I don't think anyone knows what is best. That's why you're having difficulty deciding.
I am kind of glad that they've kind of implanted this idea that like we don't really know what the right thing to do is. With a lot of past video games, I feel like it's always obvious to the protagonist what's the right thing to do or what they should do, or that the goal that they have in mind is what you're meant to do. I do appreciate that this game kind of implants that doubt in the characters, and then therefore it makes you as the player kind of doubt if we're really doing the right thing. I do appreciate that. I'm also wondering too, like with all this like stuff that's been happening in this game and whatnot, I wonder too if like, are we truly doing what's good for the world, or are we doing just what we selfishly think is good for us, but we are trying to convince ourselves it's good for everyone else? Yeah, we are the baddies, basically. This isn't Metaphor Hibiki. Welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. I don't think any of my stuff is set to Metaphor. No, I don't think so. Hopefully not. Are we the bad guys? That's another thing, too. I feel like the game has kind of, like... There have been characters that have kind of implied, like, what you guys are doing is not what you should be doing, or... even Kratos has said it a few times, before, like, the world tree woke up, or before Martel woke up, when Kratos, like, briefly came back to our party, he was like, "What, you don't understand what you guys are trying to do. What you're trying to do is not what is gonna help," basically. Like, he said he said something along those lines. And it really... I do appreciate how they're trying to, like, point out, the consequences of what we think may actually be right, but is not. Lonnie, hello, welcome, welcome. How's it going? Woot woot. It's been a while since we've seen you too. Twitch notification says something about Metaphor. It did? Uh-oh, that's not good. Well, too late to change that, I guess.
There may not be a correct path. So please, choose what you really believe for yourself.
Thanks, Persea.